part 2 to the video that just got wrapped up on Early American about what we got for Christmas this year, historically speaking. And so this segment on Frontier Patriot is going to be our past Christmas favorites. Memorable things that we've got in the past.
Our best Christmases in the past as kids.
Yes.
What we got. And that'll kind of help you to gauge our personalities, I suppose.
Yeah, and also in the comments, message what you remember when you were a kid or even an adult, if it's a special gift. Yeah, your favorite gift.
Your favorite. So, would you like to go first, one? What was your favorite gift that you've ever gotten as a kid for Christmas?
My most favorite gift I ever got when I was a kid, I would say a dirt bike. It was maybe 1996, and I woke up before the sun came up and everybody else was still asleep, and there was a dirt bike, a little Suzuki 50cc dirt bike sitting in the living room set up in front of the Christmas tree, and I just remember hopping on it and making the noises, and I think I actually woke my father and mother up.
That would do it.
And so then we had Christmas morning extra early, but the funny part is I had rode a bicycle at that time, but I've never been on a dirt bike, and there was snow on the ground and ice, and we have a little bit of land here, so I rode it around, and I come flying up to the house, and I had forgotten which side is the front and which one's the rear brake at that time, and this was a 50cc, so there's no clutch. It's a front and rear brake on the handlebars. And anyways, I grabbed the front brake, and the whole thing just went down. I had a mouthful of snow because it was one of those older open face 1980s helmets, and it was everybody was laughing and I was crying in the snow, and but I rode the heck out of that thing for a long time.
That really changed your life, because Ron was a motocross photographer for years. I mean, he still is technically.
Yeah.
So he really likes motocross motorcycles.
I guess you could say that's where it all started.
They're mechanical horses, for those of you that don't know. Basically mechanical horses.
Yes.
Although I wouldn't pull a carriage with one.
What about you? What was the most memorable thing as a child for you?
Without a doubt, I know. It's going to be hard to top this. It's going to sound super, super weird, but those of you out there that are obsessed with dinosaurs like I am, you will understand. So as a kid, I was obsessed with dinosaurs. I was obsessed with Jurassic Park. I had the Jurassic Park computer games. I had a Jurassic Park board game. I loved all the movies. I was just obsessed with it. I didn't really play with Barbies as a kid. I played with the little plastic dinosaur toys that I got from the dollar store, and that was me as a child. I was so obsessed I would go outside and pretend I was a velociraptor, and I would chase the squirrels and the birds. This was when I was like 8 years old. And so this was back when I lived in Charlottesville, Virginia. Shout out to everyone who lives in Virginia. I love Virginia, and I actually have ancestors that live there and have lived there for hundreds of years, so I'll probably venture back there someday. And my dad and I, we enjoyed going hiking together, and there was this gem store at the foot of the mountains I remember that we would hike at, and they sold just random gems like fool's gold and turquoise and I don't know, just rocks. It was a rock store. And as a kid, I really liked rocks. I still do, but I also really like dinosaurs. So at the store, they had for sale a little baggy sack of random little animal teeth, like raccoon and possum, and I don't even know what they were. Just like little animal teeth that were cleaned up, of course, and they were put in a bag. Like I guess people could wear them on a necklace if you were doing the whole caveman look or something. But I, as a kid, as an 8-year-old, I saw this bag of teeth and I thought, that's velociraptor teeth. Because they were really, really sharp. But looking back on it, they were probably just a bag of raccoon teeth. But I thought they were velociraptor teeth. And it was only maybe $3 for the whole bag. But I didn't have that kind of money back then. So I was obsessed with the thought of getting those dinosaur teeth. And I made it very obvious in the store to my dad how incredible this bag of raccoon teeth was. But he didn't do anything about it, and we left, and I just kept on thinking about it. Every time we went up to go hiking there, we would stop by that little tiny shop, which probably no longer exists, but it'd be really cool if it did. And I would check out that bag of dinosaur teeth. And my dad would never buy it for me. And so that was that. But I was obsessed with the thought of having my own T-Rex teeth, or whatever it could have been to an 8-year-old. So come Christmas morning, I was one of those kids that I would secretly tiptoe down the stairs at 2 in the morning, and I would spy on all the presents Santa Claus bought for me, because we were the family that we opened it on Christmas morning. We didn't do Christmas Eve night. We did Christmas morning when everyone was awake. So it was 3 in the morning, and I tiptoed downstairs, and oh my gosh, you look and you see all the presents under the tree. And my dad, he would trail candy from the fireplace down to the tree to make it look like Santa had a hole in his bag and candy was falling out. It was really, really sweet that he did that. And so it's just shocking as a kid to see 0 to 100 the next morning with all the presents and the candy and the stockings were stuffed. It just blows your little childhood mind. And so I was, of course, peeking around because I'm mischievous like that. And what do I see in the stocking? I see a little tiny square package which looks like it could possibly fit my bag of dinosaur velociraptor teeth. It was all wrapped up in green Santa Claus print wrapping paper, so I had no for sure idea what it was. But I just had this weird feeling in my gut that that's what it was. So I opened it, which I should not have done because it was 3 in the morning and everyone was asleep. But I was so excited that I opened it. I just tore the paper off, and lo and behold, it was this bag of raccoon teeth, essentially. But I was so excited about it. Oh my gosh. I thought, I can't believe I have T-Rex teeth now. I have Velociraptor teeth. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was crazy. So I just stood there staring at it for like a good 10 minutes in disbelief. And then I realized, oh wait, I opened it. That was not a good idea. Now what do I do? So I couldn't find any tape. I looked through the house and I couldn't find any tape. So I realized, oh, there's nothing I can do. So I just hid the wrapping paper and I put the present back in the stocking, and I just hoped no one would notice that this one present doesn't have wrapping paper on it. And then I tiptoed my butt back up to the bed, the second story, and I went back to sleep with a smile on my face, very big smile. Now the next morning comes and I come back downstairs, everyone's awake, my mom, my dad, I have a younger brother, and it's time to open up the presents, and I'm like, yes, I think we did very good this Christmas. Meanwhile, the whole time I'm thinking to myself, yes, I know what I got. My Christmas was made already, but I had to play it cool. I didn't know. So everyone was opening their stuff, and then I noticed my dad, he finally notices the stocking, because I mean the present was literally sticking out of the top. What was I thinking that he wouldn't notice? He looks at it, he's like, that's strange. My mom says, what's strange? He's like, I guess Santa forgot to wrap this one. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, twiddling my thumbs. But poor guy, I fooled him into thinking that he just forgot to wrap it. But that was the best gift I've ever gotten. I remember that day just opening it up and looking at the teeth and thinking that these were Velociraptor teeth. But no, they were possum teeth or something. $3 worth of bag of possum teeth. Nowadays you have to pay people to give out possum teeth. Who in the world wants possum and raccoon teeth? But
not me.
Yeah, as a kid, I mean, that was the best thing I've ever gotten. So yeah, you can tell people Justine's best ever gift as a kid was a bag of teeth. I guess that shows you what my personality is like. I don't know. But I was obsessed with dinosaurs, and I still am obsessed with dinosaurs. We actually went to the dinosaur museum about a week ago for a dinosaur that was discovered in Missouri. And they had the shoulder blade bone of it in the museum. Just thought that was really cool. So there you go. There's my story.
Well, there's the childhood part. For an adult.
Oh. Adult. That's
the
good.
adult one. That's tricky. I think I'm gonna go with this year. I got a lot of really awesome gifts from Justine this year. So this has been one of the better Christmases in a long time. And also all the cards and stuff that you guys send us. It's been great. And we responded to every single one of them. I think we've sent out like almost 50.
More than that.
More than that.
I think
cards back to you guys.
65.
Wow.
Something like that. So yeah, that's been incredible. And I really take my time to write out a full message to every single person. So if you want to write us a letter, just check out our P.O. box. I think Ron has it on his channel.
Yep.
I also have it on mine under the About section of our channel. And it doesn't have to be for Christmas. You can send us a letter, postcard, whenever you want, all year long, and we'll send you a different one. We send out a response that's seasonal, so we'll have a different reply for every season that you send it, because the Christmas one's just about through. We're about to run out of our Christmas postcards, but then we're going to get new ones. So 365 days out of the year, write us, and I'll reply to you.
She gets to write the messages, I get to do the addresses, and then I sign my name, and I lick, and I put the stamp on.
Yes, we help each other out with it.
We got a assembly line of 2 people.
Yeah, it makes it easier, and we can give you the best experience, because I can actually take my time to write out a response. And we definitely read every single letter that you send us. I read it out loud to Ron, and sometimes he reads it out to me.
And we're keeping them too.
Oh yeah, we're keeping them. I have a box right here. And Ron's about to build a wooden camp box for it. These are just some of them. I don't even think these are all of them. The rest of them we have.
I think there's some in the vehicle still.
Yeah, we have some in our horseless carriage. But Ron's about to build a big wooden box, and we're going to keep all of them, and so that they don't get any mildew or mold or moisture on them, and we can keep them for the rest of our lives. Yeah, so that when we move into our forever homestead, we can keep them. They won't get lost. I mean, we really are planning on keeping these forever, so thank you so much. And the goodies that you've sent us, like this, for example, it's the closest thing to me, so I picked it up. It's a wooden cookie cutter. I'm going to keep this for the rest of my life, and I'm actually going to use this very frequently. So, and I really appreciate everything. And even if we can't figure out what to do with it, we're still going to use it. So someone sent us this. It's just like a piece of wall art, I think. It has a colonial man on it with a walking cane. Ron and I, we took a good look at it, and we said, we don't know quite what it's for. It's not a spoon, obviously. So we decided, well, we're going to use it. We want to show our appreciation. Plus, it's just cool. We want to use it. So Ron's going to put a peg here and then a peg down here. And we're going to hang it on our wall, and we're going to put hats and bonnets on it. It's like a hat rack.
Yeah.
So we're going to use it. We're going to use everything that you guys send us. I've also gotten food and tea, which we have quickly eaten, so we can't show you. We had a big cup of tea last night from someone who sent us tea all the way from Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
That was very good. It was a rose, chamomile, cornflower tea. It was very good. We had it with a lot of honey, and it was excellent. I like tea. Thank you.
As you can see, I am wearing some new stuff. This is one of the nice vests that Justine got me. I've got the lovely green coat that she's got me too. It's wool, so it'll keep me nice and warm. And you'll be seeing a lot of that. And,
looks good on you.
So we've got some. When you get older, and especially when you're into history, you like getting clothes for Christmas.
Yes, practical stuff. I like practical gifts.
If I would have got clothes as a kid, I would just But now I feel the box and it's heavy and squishy. It's like, oh, what's in here?
Right. Socks. Woo! Now I'll admit, I do like practical gifts like socks and mittens a lot because I'm always cold. But I also just really like primitive American artwork. I mean, I'm obsessed with it, so I also really like things like this that I can just hang around my house. Because I feel like when we finally do move into our forever house, our homestead, because this is just a temporary situation that we're in, hopefully it's our starter house. When we move into the forever house, we're already going to have a lot of really nice things that we can decorate our house with, like this. Thank you so very much. And this is completely my aesthetic. I love primitive American folk art.
So
I love it. It's beautiful. It just feels cozy. It feels real.
Yeah.
I don't know a better word to use
It's not
for
computer
it.
generated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's handmade.
Freehand.
And it's a style of art that's so forgotten these days, but it's our traditional style of art. It's our culture. If you're an American citizen, it's our culture. So I don't want to forget about it, and it's beautiful. Why should we forget about it? It's gorgeous. So thank you for this and the practical things. Like, for example, I did get these fingerless wool, felted wool gloves. These are nice. These are really, really warm.
Very heavy.
Yeah, they're very thick. You can't see the daylight through them, that's for sure. And I love stuff like this too because I'm always cold and I like things I can use. But I also like anything that's just my aesthetic, and this is completely my aesthetic, so thank you much. We also got a lot of books too.
Yeah, we like books.
We love books. Books are practical because they teach you things. And you should never stop learning in this life.
Correct.
Yeah. If you stop learning, that means you're dead.
Well, anything else you need to know?
Well, I haven't said what my favorite gift as an adult
Oh,
is.
yeah. What's your favorite gift as an adult?
Okay. I mean, I could easily say this dress, which Ron gave me, which I should stand up. I did do a stand up on my channel for it, but for those of you that haven't seen it, it's a 1770s style round gown, and we're gonna wear it for a ball that's coming up because Ron has a red waistcoat and he wanted to match me, so he got this for me and it fits perfectly and it's just beautiful. It's the nicest gown I own. But I'm not gonna say this is my favorite dress. I mean, not my favorite dress, but my favorite gift. And the reason for that is because Ron gave me something else and he actually made it from scratch. So that's why that is my favorite gift. Now this is actually my favorite dress.
Yeah,
that I own. I like to wear it every day.
If you'd like to see a close-up of that, please go over to her channel at Early American. We go a little bit in detail with the camera up close on
Right.
the writing desk.
Right. He made a writing desk for me. It's just so beautiful. It's the perfect size, and I'm staring at it right now. And every time I walk in this cabin, I'm just staring at it. Well, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna keep that for the rest of my life too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep you for the rest of my life.
Thanks. I'll keep you for the rest of my life too.
Sweet.
Well, we hope you all had a good Merry Christmas and you have a wonderful New Year.
Yes.
Hopefully it gets cold and we get some snow. It was 70 degrees here in Missouri in St. Genevieve on Christmas
cold.
Day. So once it gets some snow on the ground, should be getting some new content that's really cool that we've been waiting to do. So we're excited.
Yes. Oh, I'm not excited for the cold.
Yeah.
But I got my new wool mittens, so it
You
should
do?
be okay.
And a cloak. You got a cloak.
Oh yeah,
too.
I did get a cloak. Ron also gave me a matching cloak,
Yep.
which I show more on my channel as well.
So now we just need it to get cold.
No! I'm staying inside.
Alright, well I guess that's it for now. So,
Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good time with your families.
bye-bye.
Bye.